Quick, quick, quick! Ladies and gentlemen. Steady the fucking camera, man. How we fucking doing? Guess what? I got myself a sparkling water and we're gonna do a fucking video. Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm gonna have to cut out all that because I'm swearing. Everything in your life is your fault and your responsibility. Now, don't get caught up in this idea that, oh my God, it's my fault, and oh my God, things are so bad, and oh my God. Literally, take responsibility. Go, I created this, good or bad, indifferent. This is my responsibility to move on with. When you go through life and you blame other people for this and you blame other people for that, because everyone wants to walk through life and all the good stuff go, I did this, I accomplished this, all the good stuff. But the bad stuff, well, that was someone else's fault. I don't want to take responsibility. I didn't do that. Everything in your life is your fault, your responsibility. You're responsible for every single problem in your life. Bob Proctor, God rest his soul, once said this: I am the only problem I will ever have, and I am the only solution. If you can hold both those things, that, you know what, I got myself into this and I'm going to get myself out of it, that's it. And remember to be courteous as well. One of the best pieces of advice I also heard in the same time that I heard that thing from Bob Proctor was, say thank you for everything. Even if you did 90% of the shit and someone else just did 5 or 10, or maybe 10 people did 1% each, go thank you, man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm still responsible for everything, for the solution. And when I have these other people help, thank you. And not just like a, just tell everyone thank you, make everyone else feel good. Like a heartfelt, man, I'm responsible for this shit. I'm responsible for the problem, and I'm also responsible for the solution. And you were happy to come in and help me and take some responsibility for that. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's beautiful. How do we create more beautiful things in our life? Fucking drink break. Schweppes. Not sponsored. I'm just fucking wearing a bib when I'm fucking recording these fucking videos. Everything that happens in my life is my fault, my responsibility, my job to take ownership of the solution. I'm accountable for everything that happens in my life. I take ownership of the solutions. I take responsibility for the problems. All of it is me. And this piece here is really the thing that will change your life. If you can grab onto this next piece, it will change everything. I promise you. What's the alternative? What's the alternative? Oh, that I'm a victim and that something else is someone else's fault? Because guess what? If it's their fault, now I've got to go chase them. I've got to go change them now. I've got to go run after them and tell them, hey, this is your fault. Convince them that it's their fault. Tell them all the reasons why it's their fault. Come up with excuses and reasons as to why it's not my fault to rebut whatever they're going to say. And then I've got to try and change them and change their behavior. If any or all of those are possible, that sounds like way more fucking work than just shutting the fuck up and getting on with it and doing it myself. If it's possible to change other people, it's way harder than me just fucking doing it. So, this idea of something else is someone else's fault and they got to go fix it because theirs. No. Everything that happens in my life, my fault, my responsibility, I have to be accountable and take ownership. Responsibility, accountability, ownership. Three words, if you can fucking live by them, it will change the fucking whole game for you. And this idea of what's the alternative? If that's the alternative, if you literally think about it, If I'm not, if that scares you, oh, I'm responsible for everything. Think, what's the alternative? The alternative to me is way worse. So I just go, everything's my fault. And if you really want help with this, if you really want to take this to the next level, and you really want to start to implement this in your life, here's how. Be stupid about it. Be so comical and funny and play with it. And it's raining. It's raining. It's raining. That's my fault. That's my fault. I should have known last night. I was dancing to Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. You fucking listen to that song? That song's great. But we all know Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. It's a rain dance song. I brought the rain. That's my fault. Sun's out. That's my fault. If you can be okay with that and be so comical with it and literally take responsibility for everything, literally be like, that's my fault. That's on me. Hey guys, that was on me. That's on me. Now I'm responsible for the solutions for everything. Everyone wants to go, oh, someone else fucked up, but here I'm going to come up with a solution, or I'm going to tell them it's their fault and they've got to come up with a solution, come back to me. Nah. We're not fucking playing a game like that no more. If you want to live that fucking life, be my guest. You're going to have a fuck real life though. I'm not interested. So for me, I try and be as comical as I can with it and say, that's my fault. And literally sometimes things aren't your fault and someone else fucked up. And sometimes they've got to step up and take accountability for that, but you can't tell them that. You have to demonstrate by your actions and your readiness to take ownership of everything that happens in your life. Your readiness to do so will inspire others. And other people will start to do that. And then you're not going to have to take responsibility of their actual shit because they'll be fucking doing it. Because that's the environment we're building around here. You set the tone. You're now the leader. You are no longer the victim. You never have been. The fact that you thought that was just an idea. It was a lie. It wasn't real. You take responsibility for everything. And you're going to start to have a significantly better life. It sounds more challenging. I promise you it's not. And the little small minute things, you'll just laugh more. It's doing a rain dance. That's my fault. And you'll fucking move on. No more complaining, no more bullshit. Because we only complain about things that someone else fucked up. If I really fucked something up, something was really my fault, I'm not going to harp on about it. Because what do I want to talk about my dumb things for? We only bitch and complain and moan about the things that we think someone else has done to us. But if we adopt this idea that we've done it all, it's us. This is my life, guys. I'm in control of it. Man. What a much more empowered life you're going to live. This is what separates the boys from the men. The boys are pointing fingers and going, it's not my fault. Billy made me do it. The men. Yeah, you know what? That's on me. It's on me, guys. I got this one. That's me. What's the alternative? Being a fucking little victim. We're not doing that. Responsibility, accountability, ownership. Get on board or get the fuck out of here.